The sky gradually dim. The day passed slowly. In Lu Ming's shop. Although the illusion does not allow the use of energy, some people who practice physical fitness have already exceeded 100 and started to set new records. Fruit Ninja was originally prepared for these people. This kind of situation where the reaction ability has been greatly improved through their own efforts and practice makes those who failed to pass the test even more excited and practice crazily. Business is extremely booming. Lu Ming spent 10 days making the cards, but they were all used up, and not a single one was left. Amid the unwilling expressions of some people, Lu Ming announced the closure of the store. "Boss, we'll come back tomorrow. Boss, prepare more cards tomorrow." The crowd gradually dispersed. "Okay." Lu Ming smiled. After everyone left, he calculated today's income. Because many people's first experience only lasts a few seconds, or even more than 10 seconds, a card has been used many times, with a total of 1,400 experiences. 300 cards. The income is as high as 140,000 yuan. After excluding the cost of 20,000 yuan, the net profit was as high as 120,000 yuan. 120,000? What is this concept? He paid off all the loans and still had 20,000 yuan left. Of course, the 20,000 yuan cannot be touched, because at least some cost of card production must be left, as well as the promised bonus of 10,000 yuan for marketing activities. However, at least it is debt-free. "Little guy, I can help you pay off the debt you owe," Lu Ming said to little Lu Ming secretly in his heart. Phew! A breeze blew by. A little cold. Lu Ming looked outside and saw that it was getting very late. Most of the shops have been closed, and there are fewer pedestrians, giving people a desolate feeling, but Lu Ming knows that some things have just begun. Is Fruit Ninja popular? Fire! Especially now. After those people went back, word of mouth spread the word. After a day of brewing, by tomorrow, the popularity of Fruit Ninja will inevitably explode in all directions. Far more terrifying than today. This is a profit of tens of thousands, even hundreds of millions. No one will give up. Especially the smart guys on this street, in this neighborhood. Will anyone come? Lu Ming looked forward to it. Outside the door, a round body squeezed in. It turned out to be Zhong Xiaopang. "Brother Lu, I'm here." Zhong Xiaopang's face was full of joy. "Why you?" Lu Ming's face looked a little ugly. "Why can't it be me?" Zhong Xiaopang's eyes widened. "I'm telling you, Brother Lu, someone came to see me today. 100,000. 100,000 to buy your Fruit Ninja illusion construction method. Someone comes to you. Already?" Lu Ming was shocked. If these people are looking for Zhong Xiaopang, they may not come looking for him again. Of course. Zhong Xiaopang said proudly, "I, old Zhong, have been wandering around in the world, and I have finally gained a reputation. But, am I, Zhong Xiaopang, that kind of person? 100,000? There is no negotiation at all. Even if I am short of money again, I will not betray friends." Then he saw Lu Ming's expression of looking at a fool. "What's wrong?" Zhong Xiaopang was a little confused. "Are you stupid?" Lu Ming felt heartbroken. "If he wants to buy it, you sell it." "Ah?" Zhong Xiaopang was stunned. "Isn't this your secret recipe?" "It's a secret recipe." Lu Ming spread his hands, "But the structure of Fruit Ninja is so simple. How long do you think it would take for those who have played Fruit Ninja to make one?" Zhong Xiaopang was stunned for a moment. "How long can it last? 3 hours? 4 hours? So full. Even if those people's descriptions are incorrect, it can be easily done by finding 2 more people. Why didn't you tell me earlier?" Zhong Xiaopang wailed. 100,000. That's 100,000. It's enough for him to receive multiple healthcare treatments. It hurts. I didn't expect you to be so stupid. Lu Ming saw the resentful look in Zhong Xiaopang's eyes and hurriedly changed his words. I didn't expect that you, Zhong Xiaopang, would be so generous. I don't think it's okay. Look, even though I lost 100,000, you let me know that you, Xiaopang Zhong, are kind and loyal. I will have a lot of better cards for you to make in the future. I think I made a profit. Lu Ming patted his shoulder. He really felt that way. Originally, his relationship with Zhong Xiaopang was just ordinary friends. He really didn't expect that Zhong Xiaopang would be so interesting. 100,000 yuan, worth it. I still feel overwhelmed by the loss. Zhong Xiaopang sighed. This was my mistake. Lu Ming thought for a while. I thought they would come looking for me. Looking for you? Zhong Xiaopang didn't understand. After all, I am the creator of Fruit Ninja. Lu Ming was a little strange. Logically speaking, shouldn't the owner of the Yeezy chain store and Zhong Chun come to me to buy it at this time? I will sell it for 100,000. That's a lot of money. That's right. Zhong Xiaopang also felt strange. It stands to reason that 100,000 people have contacted me. Why not contact Lu Ming? I may know why. Lu Ming suddenly thought of something clearly. What is his net profit today? 120,000. What does this mean? The Fruit Ninja card is a chicken that lays golden eggs. The daily net profit reaches 120,000 yuan. How much profit will an ordinary small shop like Lu Ming make if it is placed in a big store? Obviously an astronomical figure. In this case, how much does it cost to buy this card? 100,000? How can it be? You can make money back in one day. Then 1 million? It's also unlikely. It only takes 8 or 9 days to survive. Therefore, if you want to buy this card, you may need more than 10 million, or even a sky-high price. And what about copying a similar card? It doesn't cost much at all. 100,000 is enough. In this kind of comparison, who would look for Lu Ming? That's actually the case. Zhong Xiaopang was stunned after hearing this. The two looked at each other, both looking distressed. That was money. It's okay. Anyway, you will make other cards in the future. Zhong Xiaopang comforted. That's all. Lu Ming sighed. But when I think about it carefully, I still feel uncomfortable. It was expected that Fruit Ninja would be copied, and he had been prepared for it, so he made 300 copies in 10 days just to sell it at once. But he couldn't even get back any royalties from those guys, which made him unhappy. No. I still feel bad. Lu Ming flipped through his address book, found the contact information of the Yeezy chain store and called directly. I'm the founder of Fruit Ninja. I'm looking for your boss. Ah. There was a clear pause on the other side. After a moment, wait a moment. After a long time. A calm middle-aged man's voice came, Hello, what can I do for you? Hello, Boss Qian. Lu Ming took a deep breath. I would like to share the design drawings and design concepts of the Fruit Ninja card. As well as creative ideas, I'll sell them to you. We don't need it. Qian Xingcai said bluntly. Why? Lu Ming asked. Because we have just made it. Qian Xingcai said with a smile, you do have some creativity and can make such things, but these things have no value as long as they are looked at. Lu Ming was silent for a moment. Well, what about the genuine authorization? Although copycats are everywhere, you can say that this one is from the creator and is the genuine authorization. Moreover, I have some better ideas to improve this card, to provide everyone with a better experience. No one cares. Qian Xingcai refused. Okay. Lu Ming was very regretful. It seems that there is no chance to cooperate. Now that you have made it, I would like to ask you how much it cost you to make it. 50 million. Qian Xingcai still a little proud. Want to sell it to them at a sky-high price? Non-existent. If it were those high-tech high-end cards, it would be fine. But this is just a low-end ordinary card with no encryption and even such crude content. How could it be sold at a high price? He spent the 500,000 mainly to make a time difference. Fruit Ninja wants first-mover advantage. Therefore, he spent a high price to buy relevant information from several people, and then hired a card maker and an illusionist to make it at a high price. But Lu Ming paused. I only sell it for 50,000. Huh? Qian Xingcai looked confused. 50,000? His whole body was already straight. I hung up the phone in a daze, unable to regain my senses. 50,000? A card that makes more than 100,000 yuan in profit a day, but you only sell it for 50,000 yuan. What's wrong with you? Is there something wrong with your brain? If I had known this earlier, I would have just bought it from him directly. Why bother? I also spent 100,000 to find that fatty Zhong, but he hasn't agreed yet. What a waste. Qian Xingcai felt panicked. Although he had submitted the application to the main store, he was too anxious to complete the process. The 500,000 was spent on his own money. What a loss. And at this moment, Lu Ming's small shop. It's cool. Lu Ming hung up the phone and felt refreshed. He not only called Qian Xingcai, but also called Zhong Chun and the owners of the larger shops nearby. He told the truth that if he had tens of thousands of dollars, he would really sell it. However, how can those who spend a lot of money to buy fakes waste money on it? Therefore, Lu Ming took it easy and quoted ultra-low prices of 10,000 to 20,000 to each house. Aren't you sincerely trying to cause trouble for others? Zhong Xiaopang was speechless. Since people have already made it, they obviously won't buy it. You offer an ultra-low price just to make these bosses uncomfortable. Ha ha. Lu Ming chuckled. You have to know that under normal circumstances, our happiness is based on the pain of others, especially those who have conflicts with you. If they are unhappy, I will naturally I'm so happy. Zhong Xiaopang. He suddenly felt that it would be better not to provoke Lu Ming in the future. This guy has a wrong outlook. It seems that copycats will be rampant tomorrow. Zhong Xiaopang sighed. Now that these stores have copied Fruit Ninja, they should be rushing to make it now. By tomorrow morning, several nearby stores should have it. The popularity of Fruit Ninja may really explode. And Zhong Xiaopang knew that his level was too low and too crude. Any other illusionist would be better than him, and the card maker they chose was also very good, so the cost of making cards would be lower. They have no room to compete. They are not even qualified to participate in tomorrow's Fruit War. No rush. Lu Ming was calm at this time. As a programmer, he knows very well how many small companies in the past life had to go bankrupt because of their ideas and products being plagiarized. This scene is so familiar. We'll see what happens tomorrow. If you don't let me make money, don't blame me for being rude. Lu Ming said calmly. Zhong Xiaopang suddenly felt a little frightened. This guy. What does he want to do again? Follow us, the next episode will be even more exciting.